We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Lance McCullers gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Max Kepler. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Max Kepler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's right there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Hit softly down the line at first. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way.
Down.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Homer Bailey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros, the center fielder, George Springer.
Now here it comes.
Ball one.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. His lifetime numbers against Bailey, he's 1 for 4. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And that misses 2-2. The pitch. Still even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Donaldson is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Bailey sets his sights. Here comes the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Line drive base hit. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, as we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bregman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft. to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a two-run homer for Alex Bregman, number 14 on the season, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So here's Yuli
The
Gurriel.
first baseman.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he takes strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
2 out, nobody on. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The next Twin up, Luis Arias. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-1 home. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's out number 2.
Batting it, the catcher, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, who comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Pitch on its way to Avila.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. To short, hit hard. And Avila's going to reach. He's got a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brantley on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Avila isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and a relay home, and not in time as the run scores. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First offering on its way. And a ball. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Correa.
Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here, nobody out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Misses, ball 2. No outs, nobody on. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So here's Mike Zunino, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's a spot that's missed right there. You could see that the catcher was setting up on the outside corner. Pitch ends up in the middle of the plate and D-roll. That usually spells disaster for any pitcher.
Yeah, you see it every night, Dan, on the highlights. Mostly if the pitcher executes, guys are out from the offensive standpoint. They miss over the heart of the plate. This is exactly what happens.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Next up for the Astros, George Springer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Springer, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We've played 2, and Houston's taken a 3-2 lead. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's good.
That's by him for strike 1. Softly hit here to the left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Not close. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Brentley is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
2-0.
One out and a runner on second base. Nope. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Taken but called a strike. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 17 for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And that misses ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0.
2-0.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 3 runs already home here. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
In now, Alex Avila, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Popped him up. Gurriel is there for it. And that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 5-3 Twins. Bottom of the 3rd now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey. Hey.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bailey gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Now it's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Yuli Gurriel would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. 1 away. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Stepping in now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Brantley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Astros,
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Alvarez.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside. Alvarez, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Chopped down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Here now is Mike Zunino. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. 2 out with the man at first. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1 left for Houston. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Zunino waits on it. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie Rosario, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle
First pitch on its way.
Tucker.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Tucker stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts. and no walks either.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. To third. Donaldson's there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Digging in, Michael Brantley. A hit in 2 tries so far. Bailey's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1 delivery. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Brad Peacock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
number 41, Brad Peacock.
Striding into the box, Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Miguel Sano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
In now, Luis Arias. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. So far on the year, Arias is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the catcher, Alex Avila.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Popped him up. Zunino moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead it 5-4. Corey Guerin will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Corey Guerin.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No hits to this point.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
First offering on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Just foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rosario. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. Number 10 for him on the year, as we are all tied at 5.
The batter, number 44. Designated
So
hitter.
now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Count still full, 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. The 1-1.
Ball. Down.
Two and two.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Count for 3-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th, and we are all tied 5-5. Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here comes the first pitch.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
High in the air into shallow left center. Brentley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied 5-5. Trevor May gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
65, Trevor May.
Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in George Springer.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's set. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Now another 1-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Donaldson has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Gurriel is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Striding in, Luis Arraez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One ball, one strike.
One and one. Here it comes.
2-1.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
On the ground to the right side. Altuve showing off his range. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Twins 6 and the Astros 5.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready for another shot now, Yuli Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Back goes Rosario. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He went down on strikes last time up. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it, and that's the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One and one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In now, Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The set and the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Ready with the 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now running at first for the Astros, number 3.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead. Tyler Clippard enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. Houston leads this one 8-6. Miles Straw will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Astros. Now playing shortstop.
Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Alex Avila.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch. Now the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-6 the final score tonight. Houston came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brad Peacock gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Roberto Ozuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Twins, 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.